If there's one man who can help, if there's one man who can help, it's the man coming in here right now.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Fullmetal Alchemist Fan Guide, the FMA 2003 series overview, which is viewed on Fullmetal Fridays roughly every Friday, so it'll make it about 52 episodes per 52 weeks of the year, roughly, might skip a week or two, as part of the podcast, A Podcast Made Fullmetal. So, once again, quite a mouthful, roughly every Friday at 9 p.m. Today's episode is episode 9, Be Thou for the People, which is once again kind of a world-building episode exploring the Elric brothers' journeys as they go around Amestris helping different people. This episode kind of serves to show that once again there's a lot of tension between the government and the people, as Edward, being a state alchemist, is not received very well by the town. Ironically, Al is welcomed with open arms because he's technically not a state alchemist. Yoki is also enforcing his rule in the town with the help of an alchemist named Lyra, who may become important later. Edward decides to help the townspeople by transmuting stone into gold and then offering it to Yoki in order to basically buy the town back for the people so they can win their freedom. However, it turns out that it's not permanent and the gold goes back to stone, leaving Yoki penniless. There's a battle with Lyra, which Ed wins, which then solidifies him as a hero to the townspeople. Overall, I think this episode's pretty good. I originally thought when I was going to review it that I wouldn't really like it that much in comparison, but really, looking over it again, I do like this episode. It's a good feel-good story, kind of almost feels like an old fable in a way, and really just kind of helps to establish some world building and how the Elric brothers are kind of seen as heroes by the people. Overall, though, I wouldn't say it's really that necessary for the plot. I mean, you could mostly skip it except for Lyra, though even her appearance doesn't really matter that much. So I don't know if this episode's really essential as it is fun, though it is a slightly different theme than some of the other episodes we've seen previously, which makes it a little refreshing. My favorite Fullmetal moment is probably just the whole switching of the gold and then it going back to stone. I just think that was a fun little ploy, and it really feels kind of cathartic to see these people kind of saved by Edward and this guy kind of taken down because he's just been really subjugating these people to his cruelty. I mean, Yoki's such a slimy, fun villain. As the sort of villain of the week, he's a pretty memorable one as a very human villain, which sort of amplifies the ideas of tension between the state and the people, which is another reoccurring theme throughout the show. Overall, I leave this one with about a 6. It's pretty good. Maybe not the best. I know there's better ones, but it's an enjoyable episode. Well, if there's something I didn't mention, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you thought about this episode, and I will see you all later. In the meantime, have a good week and stay magical.